I'm going to show you how to make picots. In this example I've already made two. The picots are just extra bit of decoration at the end of a stitch, and it just does these little points. In my example I have to make 3 double crochets in one stitch, and the center double crochet of that group of 3 is the one with the picot. So I've already made 1 double crochet. Now I'm making the second double crochet, which is the one that's going to have the picot. So you make a normal double crochet. You could also do a single crochet, a half treble, any kind of stitch can be the one at the bottom of the picot. Then you make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. And as a handy tip, I would say, if you know you're making picots, make your first chain just a little bit looser than the others. It'll just make the next step easier, and the next step is to slip stitch into that first chain. So I put my hook underneath the 1/2 of the V of the stitch, as well as underneath the little bump that you get at the back of the stitch, and then slip stitch. And that's the picot made. Now you can continue in the normal way. In my case I have to do a double crochet in the same stitch, in the same stitch space. So there's my stitch I've just made. There's the double crochet which ends with a picot, and there's the double crochet that starts this group of 3. Just going to do it again. It's a double crochet, the second double crochet, and instead of a 3 chain picot, I'm going to show you a 2 chain picot. It's just 1 chain, 2 chain, and again put your hook underneath the 1/2 of the V and underneath the little bump that would be at the back of a stitch, and slip stitch and pull tight, and then finish off my double crochet in the same stitch. So you can see the 2 picots, a 2 chain picot isn't much different from the 3 chain picot, except that the 3 chain looks a little bit rounder. So if you've got a thin yarn or a small project, a 2 chain picot will be fine. Otherwise 3 chain picots is usually just is the norm.